Good morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. It is Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. I have a super busy day today, and I admit this morning that my head is spinning just a little bit. It's honestly a little bit of a busy week, but doing everything we can do to just be in the moment and not foreshadow too much. That's an easy thing to do when we've got a lot on our plate to be in that expectation mode for everything that's coming and forget to be in the moment. So I'm glad I get to be in the moment here with you this morning on Project Joy Live. So excited to be here with you today. I'm excited because after this show bringing me joy this morning, I'm going to be going right from this show. I'm going to scarf down my breakfast really quick, and then I'm going to be spending the morning with Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris on Bathrobe Moments at 9 a.m. Eastern Time on E360 TV. Really excited about that. I've been on Dr. Lauren's show a few times, and he's an amazing host. I am ready to hear the Bell of Purpose 950 times, and excited about that. So it's going to be a good time. We have national days to talk about today. We have birthdays, of course, at the end of the show. And today, in the middle of the show, we're going to be talking about small moments and finding joy in the small things, because sometimes we will go through the whole day and go, "No, nothing brought me joy today, or nothing great happened today," or even as we get into a gratitude practice, there's nothing I'm grateful for today, because we're looking for this big thing to happen. And so today we're going to just do a little exercise together that's going to help us recognize the joy in those small moments. I'm excited to do that with you here this morning. Also excited because tonight, I'm all over the place today. I get to do Beyond 2D with my co-host Ferran Dozier. We're going to be giving our final thoughts on communication, and I've got a couple of good things that have come to mind, things that I've been practicing. And I mentioned yesterday really having the opportunity recently to say how I really feel about things, and I'm excited about being able to do that for myself, because it's taken a long time for me to learn to stick up for myself, and it just feels good to be able to do that. So excited that this is the topic for conversation this evening. So make sure you catch that at 6 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. We have Brittany joining us this morning. We have Divine DNA here this morning. And you guys are going to get a kick out of the one of the national holidays today, because you missed it by a day. Missed it by a day. That's all I'll say about that. So why don't we do that? Let's get into what our national days are today. So there's these no, I mean, we got one food day happening today, and it might be a favorite of yours. It may not. So let me know how you feel about it. It is National Zucchini Bread Day. I love zucchini bread, and my mom actually used to make a really delicious chocolate zucchini bread. That's what everybody loved when she used to make that. But I love any kind of zucchini bread. I just love any kind of bread. Can we get an amen out there? I love all the bread. So let me know if you love zucchini bread and if you'll be celebrating that today. It is also National Hug a Plumber Day. When they come to work on your pipes, you're supposed to hug them. That's supposed to happen today. It's National Telephone Day today. On April 25th, we observe National Telephone Day. Around the world, there are 9.82 billion mobile phones. And while some predicted the landline to be obsolete by 2020, there are still about 931 million landlines around the world, in case you didn't know. So really, really cool that we're celebrating that today. I remember back to when, we had the payphones. And I saw a meme the other day of a payphone, and there was a bunch of teenagers standing around it taking a picture, and it said something about teenagers observing a national historical monument or something. It's National Libraries Workers Day. National Library Workers Day. And I want to send some special love to everybody at the Groton Public Library in Groton, Connecticut, the Bill Memorial Library, the Mystic Knowing Library. Listen, we frequent all of those. Because my kids are really, really avid readers, especially my oldest daughter. She goes through like I don't know, 5, 6, 7 novels a week. It's novels. It's pretty fun. So we love them and we appreciate you. We love the programs that you share. So happy National Library Workers Day. It's also, and this is what I mean, you missed it by one day, Donnell and Angelique. Today is National DNA Day. We thought it was tomorrow because Divine DNA is tomorrow night. But on April 25th, people across the nation recognize National DNA Day. On this day in 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick formally announced their discovery of doxyribonucleic acid. In English, that's a big word. Patting myself on the back. DNA in a short letter published in the science journal Nature. You know what blows my mind about this, though? That it was 1953. It was just not, that's not that long ago, you guys. It's a little bit mind blowing for me in the moment to think about that. So happy National DNA Day to everybody out there today. Yeah, that's what's going on around the world. Let's see. Love zucchini bread, the muffins from Publix. I don't think I ever had the muffins from Publix. Usually I'm making my own zucchini bread. Yes, all the bread. Amen. All the bread. Listen, you guys, we have to come back in a minute and talk about our topic today. We're going to do a little exercise together to find the joy in the small moments this morning, and then we'll be moving on to birthdays. So if you're having a birthday today, please let us know. We'll be right back after this. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and today is Tuesday, April 25th, 2023. Today, we're going to be talking about finding joy in the small moments, all the small things. Now that song's stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head ever since I made the graphic for the show, if I'm being completely honest, because I'm a walking musical, in case you didn't realize. Here's the thing. We're often looking for the big things that bring us joy. When we get to the end of our day, we might have had a ho-hum day. We might have had a day where maybe we experienced a lot of challenge. Maybe we have a day that nothing extraordinary happened. And so when people might ask you the question, what's bringing you joy today? When I ask in the beginning of the show, what's bringing you joy today? and I know there are people there and I don't get responses, I often wonder if we're not complicating it like we do as humans. So, my goal today is to help you guys to look for those little things. And you might be sitting back going, Jessica, I see the little things. Sometimes I just don't say them, or I'm just looking for the bigger things in order to make a big deal out of it or whatever. But I think it's important when we start to say them out loud and really recognize them. So we're going to go through a little exercise today, okay, to look for the joy in the small things. All right. And this is going to be super simple. If you are driving, I'm going to ask you not to close your eyes. If you are not driving, not operating heavy machinery, not doing something where your eyes need to be open, I'm going to ask you just to close your eyes with me for just a minute, okay? Close your eyes with me for just a minute. And I want you to just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, I want you to place one hand over your chest and one hand over your belly. And I want you to take that deep breath with me one more time. In through your nose and out through your mouth. You are alive in this moment. You get to share this moment with me right now. And aside from the exercise that we're going to do today, that in itself is joy. Now, as you keep your eyes closed, I want you to think about something that you've seen recently. When you woke up this morning, and you can open your eyes for a minute if you want, just kind of look around. What is something you see in your field of vision right now that could bring you joy? That could bring you gratitude, that could bring you a sense of have instead of have not, joy instead of pain, peace instead of chaos. What's something that you see in your field of vision right now? Or that you saw when you woke up this morning? Now I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Is there anything you can smell right now? Is there anything that you can smell right now that's bringing you complete joy? You smell breakfast cooking, your coffee, your favorite perfume. If you're outside, the smell of nature. Recognize that smell as something that could bring you joy. Now I want you to bring your attention to something that you've tasted recently. Perhaps you're drinking a cup of coffee right now. Perhaps you're eating something delicious. Perhaps you had an incredible dinner last night. Think about that thing and realize that that is a source of joy. And you can relive that joy over again as you see and smell and taste these things again. Just bring that whole experience into your being. If it's not something that you're experiencing right now, go back to when you felt that and allow it to bring you joy again in this moment. Now, if you're able to, I want you to take your hands and I want you to reach out for something that you can touch. Anything that you can touch. What do you have in front of you that you can touch that could be a source of joy for you today? And finally, I want to take just a few seconds for complete silence, and I want you to listen to what you hear around you. What do you hear around you that could be a complete source of joy for you right now in this moment? Now, I want you to take your hands and put them back, one on your chest, one on your belly. And we're going to go back to that breath for just a minute. And I want you to take a deep breath in me, with me in and out. You are joy. If you couldn't find anything to see, smell, taste, touch, hear in this moment, it all comes back to you anyway. You are joy. Your breath, the ability to be able to take a breath in this moment is joy. The ability to just be here in this moment with me, with us together, Brittany, Angelique, John Paul, anybody else who's joining us today, that is joy. And as you go through your day and you reach these moments of contrast, like we talked about yesterday, you reach these moments of, oh God, my world is coming to an end. You will have joy in that you're getting through it. Every moment that passes through moments of contrast, moments of challenge, you are getting through it. You may not be through it. You may not be to the other side. You may have not reached a result, but you are getting through it moment to moment. And that steadfastness, that commitment to get through, that struggle, even though it's hard, is joy because you're doing it. I invite you guys to do this little exercise anytime that you feel there's no joy. I can't see the joy. I don't know what's happening. I can't feel it. I can't experience it. Take that moment to go through all your senses. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you taste? What can you touch right in front of you? And if there's nothing in those 5 things, think of a memory. Think of something from before that might have happened. If you can't think of anything before, think of something that's to come in the future that can bring you joy. And if all of that fails, if you can't find the joy in any of that, come back to yourself and know that you are joy. So there's always joy there. Big, small, you just have to choose to see it. You just have to choose to see it. So I want you guys to take a couple minutes here, and I want you to share down below some of the little things, little maybe things that aren't such a big deal. If there's big things, great. But if maybe some of the little things that you noticed during this exercise, what are some of those little things that bring you joy here this morning? Brittany had said the sun. And John Paul, thanks for being here with us this morning. It's so good to have you. What are some of the little things? I was hearing little noises from my kids. My kids bring me a lot of joy this morning, even though sometimes as parents we can slip into that. Would you please, God, be quiet? Okay, but just that they're alive, that they're well, that I have children. That's bringing me an immense amount of joy today. Um, I was able to reach over for something I can touch, and I see my bottle of water. I'm grateful to have clean water to drink. Um, I was able to see my little Care Bears here that I have on my desk, and intentionally surrounding myself with joyful things brings me joy. That's such a key part in this. If you don't see anything, if you don't see that seeing part around you, include something in your surroundings that will help bring you that joy. Sharon said, "My heart is what I touched. Your voice is what I heard. You are the messenger for joy." Great exercise. You're so welcome, Sharon. Thank you so much for doing the exercise with us today. Angelique said, "My glorious grandbaby. Love it. Love it." Brittany said, "Tea, my bed, the birds. Love those things." Thank you guys for participating in that little exercise with me today. Sometimes we just need to slow it down. You guys know that I like to be super fast paced and give you that shot of espresso in the morning and bring you a new topic and bring you a new guest and bring you all these things. But sometimes we need to just go back to basics and remind ourselves that there is joy. And I can't say enough how blown away I always am by this network of shows, the way that things happen, the timing of things, the way things fall into line. Last night, I experienced probably one of the worst panic attacks that I have had in years. Now, this morning, you can look at me and be like, "Jessica, you got your lashes on, you got all these things. You look like you're fine. Everything's good with you today." But last night, Jessica was not good. Jessica struggled last night and had a really hard time. So how am I able to get up and do the things that I need to do still? Because I have these little tools. I remind myself that I can find the joy, the gratitude, the happiness, that I can lean into these things and I will be okay. In those moments, as bad as it might be in the moment, that I'm going to be okay. And I was able to work through it, and I was able to get up, and it's all good. It's all good. So but the more you practice these things in times when you're good, the more that they're going to be readily available to you to use when things are challenging, when things are a struggle. That soft-spoken Jessica got me ready to fall asleep. On this morning's episode of Project Joy Live. Project Joy Live After Hours coming soon to a network near you. Oh gosh, we got to do birthdays this morning, you guys. Let's do it. Having a whole moment here now. Thanks, Brittany. Okay, so in the celebrity world, little sad moment. I didn't even realize this. So Len Goodman, you guys might know him as one of the judges on Dancing with the Stars. Loved him. He actually passed away a couple days ago, and today is his birthday. I didn't even realize he had passed away. I've been a little disconnected from pop culture world a little, but sad that today would have been his birthday, but happy birthday to Len Goodman. Hope you're enjoying your heavenly birthday today. Al Pacino, 83 years old today, you guys. Happy birthday, Al Pacino. Ella Fitzgerald, who we lost in 1996. Fabulous. One of my favorite singers of all time, has a birthday today. Actress Renee Zellweger has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Renee. Hank Azaria, actor, or Azaria, has a birthday today. Happy birthday to him. The celebrities in my life, Sharon and Anderson has a birthday today. I love when I can't read my own handwriting, you guys. Anne Marie Rubertone, Chelsea Page, and Breakthrough Show Network alumni who appeared on My Way in season 1, Clifford Starks, has a birthday today as well. So happy birthday to Clifford. Let me see if anybody else is celebrating birthdays today. Yes, Len Goodman was amazing. I just didn't even realize what was going on. But with all that said, let's get our birthday song on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Len Goodman, Al Pacino, Ella Fitzgerald, Renee Zellweger, Hank Azaria, Sharon Anderson, Anne Marie Rubertone, Chelsea Page, and Clifford Starks. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today. I'm wishing you all an absolutely amazing day. I hope you have good things planned. And if you're struggling at all to find that joy today, come back to this exercise that we did. I want you all to go take a break for about 30-ish minutes, get you some coffee, get your bathrobe on. Okay, I don't care where you are. If you're in the middle of Walmart, it'll fit anyway. Get your bathrobe on, get you some breakfast, and join me and Dr. Lauren Michaels Harris on Bathrobe Moments. E360 TV, you'll be able to find it on, I'll be putting it in the Breakthrough Show Network Instagram stories. You can find it on my social media. You can go look up Bathrobe Moments on YouTube. I'm also going to take this link and share it down below so that you can come and join us. You can click the button as soon as we're done here and go and join us for Bathrobe Moments. Get ready for that bell of purpose. I guarantee you it's going to be ringing a lot this morning with Dr. Lauren Harris. So it's going to have a lot of fun with that. Also coming up tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be with my fabulous co-host, Ferran Dozier, for another episode of Beyond 2D. We're going to finalize our conversations that we've been having about communication. We've talked about the definition of responsibility we've talked about listening, and we're going to give some final thoughts, maybe some learning moments that we've had. It's going to be a great time. So tune in for that tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time on the Breakthrough Show Network. Also tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, we have an all new episode of Divine DNA with the Jacksons. I believe they are going to be talking about Alcohol Awareness Month, among other things. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Also, I'll be back tomorrow morning with more Project Joy Live. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about celebrating yourself, celebrating you. So bring your balloons, bring your noisemakers, bring your confetti, and we're going to have some fun with that. Mandy popped in at the last minute there. Good to see you this morning, Mandy. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you, until then, to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. See you later, guys. Bye.